school with no windows is one step closer to finally being replaced today. It is our top story here at noon. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Brooke Hash. JCPS just broke ground this morning on a new Okolona Elementary School. With all the new upgrades, some students are hopeful the changes will better serve their learning.
I'm just glad that the future Tigers and the future Cubs will have whatever they need to get the most education to be one of the best students in the school.
Love it. The new changes are designed to make the school more energy efficient, containing an open courtyard, geothermal heating, and LED lighting. The old building's been around since 1972 and quite literally has 0 windows. The over $30 million replacement sits on 11 acres next to Okolona Park. JCPS's Chief Operating Officer Rob Folk said the planned renovations are not affected by the current budget deficit JCPS is facing. The two funds are separate. Should students be able to leave school for Bible class? Oldham County decides tonight. The school board is set to vote on whether or not kids can leave campus for 1 hour a week of religious instruction, something a new state law now allows. Oldham County is considering partnering with WHAS11, a Christian organization. That decision happens tonight at 5 o'clock at the Arvin Education Center. What a difference a day makes. This time yesterday.
Wow.
5 inches of rain in some areas across Kentuckiana today. Just beautiful blue skies and dry.
Yeah, I mean, we really cleaned up all of yesterday, honestly, with the rain, the flooding, and we're just left with some nice, gorgeous conditions outside. And I hope you're ready for fall as well.
Ready.
It's here, Brooke. I promise you that. And we got some beautiful blue skies, no clouds in sight, no rain in sight as well. As we look downtown right now, those temperatures nice and cool. If you're ready for the fall weather, yeah, we got just what you need. You're ready for the sweater weather? This is exactly what you're looking for. Temperatures right now just into the upper 60s, 67 degrees in Louisville. If you're heading out for lunch, Brandenburg at 64 degrees and Paoli at 64 degrees. Let's look at some of those weather headlines heading towards this week. We got much cooler conditions on the way for today, and the rest of the week we'll have nice and sunny conditions. But for this weekend, yeah, we have some fall weather incoming for us ahead. Let's look at that hourly planner. Temperatures will be into the upper 60s and eventually topping off right around 70 degrees by this afternoon. But you can see that nice sunshine staying through as we head towards today. Those high temperatures really across Kentuckiana will stick into the upper 60s and low 70s. And we'll start to see those temperatures fall off even into the 40s and 50s as we head overnight. So if you stepped out the door this morning, you can definitely tell it was a bit cooler outside. Overall, heading home, 70 degrees, nice sunny conditions. Those afternoon practices will be feeling nice and pleasant. And also, we got some nice fall pleasant weather on the way for us over the next several days, and they'll continue well into the weekend. But we have the same case for next week. I'll be timing that out. Coming up just after, in just a few minutes, we'll send it back over to you, Brooke.
All right, Matthew, thank you. Heavy rain and lots of it caused this road collapse in Jeffersontown Tuesday. Our Sky 11 drone over Planside Drive, which is looking at a long-term closure between Bunsen Way and Caton Drive. Now, J-Town's Public Works said a pipe likely collapsed under that road after the storm dumped some 5 inches of rain in that area in just a matter of a few hours. They met with 6 contractors this morning to discuss emergency repairs. They will come back with their bids by next Tuesday, at which point the city will choose who has the best one, and work should begin as fast as possible.
When we choose the contractor, the question was brought up, is there work limits, hour limits? Not in the industrial park. They can work 24 hours a day around the clock. Won't be a noise ordinance out here, especially where we're located, because our main goal is to get Planside Drive open back up and the industrial park flowing smoothly.
Jeffersontown Public Works said both sides of Planside Drive near that collapsed section are open. No businesses have been affected or rendered inaccessible. Happening today, State Senator David Yates is set to step in as an interim Jefferson County clerk. He was already planning to run for this position, but now one of the other candidates is raising concerns about his appointment. Mayor Craig Greenberg tapped Yates last week after the death of longtime clerk Bobby Holsclaw. Once he takes over, he'll have to give up his seat in Frankfort, triggering a special election. Another Democratic candidate for clerk, Roz Welch, says that will only add more work for the clerk's office.
Now, while this is only a microcosm of the entire piece, it is a Senate district. So it's a fairly large district that we now have to have polling locations for. We have to contract those out. We have to get out the information that there is an election happening. We have to notify voters to show up to an election that's off books.
The county parties will choose candidates for the special election for Yates' seat. He is expected to be sworn in today at 2:30. 18 people dead in the last 3 years, all near the same Dixie Highway intersection. Tuesday, city leaders talked about finally doing something about it. Council member Khalil Batchan wants a traffic light at Dixie Highway and Blevins Gap to slow down speeders. He's been sounding this alarm since taking office in 2023. His question, why does South Louisville keep getting ignored?
We need some clarity. We need actual facts. We're giving you the data on the deaths. We're giving you everything that you need. We're not getting answers. What is it going to take? If it takes something that we can do, we will jump on it immediately. Frankly, because we are constantly the redheaded stepchild.
The state's chief engineer confirmed that death toll, but the committee pushed any decision for later. Batchan said he will keep pushing for the safety studies needed to make changes.